It is a beautiful day here at Real Talk Media Studios, and I am joined with the one and only Amy Saflar of Coldwell Banker. Amy, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me today.
With over 24 years of experience in this industry, some would consider you an expert.
I do feel like I'm an expert at this point.
So you will know the answer to this question.
Okay.
What do sellers have to disclose in California when they're selling their home?
The quick answer is everything. That's a very short answer, because if there's a material information about the house, you're obligated to tell a buyer. Our state of California likes paperwork, and they do. And every year we add more paperwork, and our disclosures change. In fact, a recent disclosure added is the fire hardening disclosure, all about because of the fires in the state of California, insurance and safety and all that. So California tends to either be the cutting edge or very involved, you can look at it either way, of asking questions of sellers to share information with buyers. So as the professional real estate, we bring a nice large stack of paper to the sellers, and then we kind of walk them through what they have to disclose. Some of the stuff is kind of easy questions. Has somebody died in the property in the last 3 years? You have to disclose that. 3 years and 1 day? You do not have to disclose that. They get to check things out on their own, such as, is there a sex offender in the area? What is the school district? Those are things that they'll kind of figure out on their own. But there's other things that are kind of nuances that sellers are really encouraged disclosure, like, are you fighting with a neighbor? And you think that's a silly one, but you would be surprised that once escrow closes, neighbors are very chatty with the new owner.
Oh, yeah.
And if they find out that, for example, the road needs work and everybody has been contributing money to this little agreement and they expect the new owner to do that. If they're fighting over a tree and the neighbor thinks they're going to cut down the tree because it's overhanging and this, the new buyer loves the tree. All these funny little things happen. So my advice to all my clients is to share all the warts. You just tell it. If that particular buyer is not interested, there will be another buyer. There always is.
The bus comes around every 15 minutes.
It does. It does. So the bottom line in California is anything you know about the property, you tell the buyer.
Well, Amy, you are such a good resource for clients when they want to sell a home because you have this information. So rather than finding somebody on the internet, people should just reach out to you. You're a great wealth of knowledge. So thank you so much for answering that question this week.
Thank you for having me.